Hey guys, King of Charmanders here, and today I bring to you a video on the best subspecies ticket event ever, my great 10.5 Fulgur Anjanath Weapon grind. And this video covers my Fulgur Anjanath event. Y'all know I go hard, and I go hard as heck, compared to a lot of people that try to pretend I go hard. Anyways, here it is. I went ham, and I was able to get enough materials to build all the armor to grade 8, and build a great 10.5 Fulgur Anjanath Weapon, given I didn't go as hard as I could have. You know what my motto is. Kill everything as fast as you possibly can. Efficiency is key. And we want to make sure we get all the parts and break all the parts we need. Just like you see in this example right here. So that we can go ahead and get as many chances for a rarity 6 and everything else we need for Fulgur Anjanath. Overall, this sub was the best subspecies event the game ever had. I played every single one and covered content for all the previous ones. Pink Rothian, Azarathos, of course, the ever legendary Black Diablos. So, covering all of that, and as you see here, you know I'm going to get those rarity 6s like you see right here for that broken tail piece. And my journey begins with a huge thanks to Monster Hunter Now Niantic. Huge shout out to them. So what happens if you're partnered with them, sometimes they'll give us these special codes to get some free stuff. What I wasn't expect, a redemption code like you see right here, which gave us all ticketed events for free. It was absolutely an honor. I wasn't expecting this at all. And again, it's just an honor to be a partnered content creator for this game, and they take really good care of us. Also, the person that gave me this code literally the day before, but also is an amazing professional, communicates with me all the time, Doug from 47. Give this man a raise. He is amazing, and thanks to him, I was able to that code that you see right here, and thanks to that code, I was able to get all those tickets for free. Might be some inspiration if you're willing to be put in the work to be a great content creator one day, and become partnered with this game. But, again, it's an honor, and again, thanks to Doug. Secondary, give this man a raise. He really does deserve it. And as you see, all these tickets just popped up, and I was super excited. But before we get excited, we needed a build. So here's the build for the event. I used my great 10.5 Max Namiel build for Fulgur Anjanath. Obviously, that's the best route to go to. But this build was actually Focus 5 along with Valor 5. So after fighting Fulgur Anjanath during the week, even before the event started, I realized this thing will roar early, and if you break its head, it falls over. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's just use Valor 5 to fill your special gauge, and this will allow me to cut tails with Bo's special skill, Dragon Piercer. Even if I did mess up, you could still shave a few seconds off, but 30 seconds of breaking its head and breaking the tail is amazing. And I actually have Time Charger on some parts for the Chameleos, and my Bunny Blade Greatsword full Driftsmelt builds, and that's why you see them right here for the Basil Juice Mail and the Azarathos helmet. I have 2 Time Charger Driftsmelts, as well as, again, they're all grade 8 so that I could Driftsmelt into them, but these are the pieces I had right now, and this is the build. Not only a build, you also have strategy. Here's the thing, and this is what I did. You paintball 28 8-star or higher Fulgur Anjanath at the beginning. After you paintball all these, I could just kill these on my off time, but because of the huge amounts of spawns, it was totally worth it to just cruise around, get as many as you can, 28 of them, and then after that, just blast Dimensional Links like you see right here. I did mostly Dimensional Links Fulgur Anjanaths because the extra group hunt slot comes in clutch for the rarity 6 drops. When you see everything else fails, and then literally on the last slot, you see group hunt, and that extra bonus one they give you, and it comes clutch, and you're like, oh my gosh, I got a rarity 6, like you see the sun right here. It was totally worth it. But that was my main strategy, again. Just paintball a bunch of Fulgur Anjanath, 28 of them, 8-star higher, and then once that hour is over, slay them during the break times, and this allowed me just to cruise around and just DL my way to victory. Also, I kind of had to wait till the tail is broken on group hunts. Here's a strat, and for those of you that don't know, if you're a bow user and you can't Dragon Piercer like this all the time, find someone, if you're another member of your party has a slash weapon that can sever the tail, like dual blades preferably, or like longsword, you just wait till they cut the tail. You could do some damage, like some sub damage, like I did against 9-stars, just to like do a little bit there. But if you wait, break the tail, it's totally worth it. I don't know why people aren't doing this, especially the heavy bowgun users that just end up blasting it to oblivion. And you're like, no, wait, stop attacking it, stop doing damage so we can break the tail. It's totally worth it. Wait till the tail is broken, and then after the tail is broken, then you can go ham and blast it, because there you go. You have the rarity 6 chances already there. And this, along with this, I would do as many 10-star Fulgur Anjanath Huntathons as possible, which the free ones every 3 hours. This was totally worth it. Because we got that full lineup of amazingness, and usually on the 8-9 stars, I got rarity 6 plates like you see right here. It's totally worth to gun after as many as you can, especially your freebies. And with all that madness came a bunch of great results. So I played about 9 hours total during the event. This included the times outside of the boosted hours. And it totaled in 548 Fulgur Anjanath slayed, meaning I got the silver medal. Here's the thing. I only played heavily again during the boost hours. I didn't actually play one of them because I was busy. And I actually didn't double every rarity 6 drop. What? You're telling this? Yeah, I didn't want to. I wanted to experiment, see, like, if I don't double up everything, maybe, like, I could still get everything I needed. And I only doubled up this one double drop. So I got 2 Fulgur Anjanath plates in one drop. And I'm like, of course I have to double that one. But even without it, this meant I got 37 total rarity 6 drops. And again, it won't show here when I show the picture because I already upgraded 2 pieces of the Fulgur armor to grade 8. Because of that, that's minus 4 plates. But again, 37 total rarity 6 drops without blasting or like doubling up everything, which is amazing. And despite the fact that I didn't double this, except for that one time, this gave me enough materials to grade 10.5 weapon and grade 8 all the armor pieces I needed. It was totally worth it. And in my opinion, like, I was like, kind of skeptical. I'm like, you know what, doubling would make this really nice, but because of the way Niantic gave me the ticket, and I was actually motivated to blast these things as much as I can, because I wanted to save all these materials for like insect glaive, which is probably, hopefully there's a Fulgur Anjanath insect glaive. I don't know if there is, but there is. I'm just gonna wait, and maybe in the future. As you see, here's that double rarity 6 drop. Of course I had to double that. Like, I'm not trying to flex here. It's just like, you see that, I'm like, if you have the means, you double it. And this was before, like, I think this like in the middle, this was like my 20th rarity 6 drop, so I was like, heck, why not? But again, with all that put together, again, didn't need to spend, it's not like I couldn't spend anything on it, but because I just wanted one weapon and all the armor, this was just the way to go at it. And honestly, like, you see all right here, like, that's more than enough materials. Heck, even if Riftborn Fulgur Anjanath came out, I had enough materials to, like, get that thing to enough levels to where I could style change. So, totally worth it. Totally worth the grind, and wasn't expecting this. This is the first time I didn't actually double up on rarity 6s all the time, and sure enough, the results still paid off. You already know I have a high opinion on the event, but obviously, like just the beginning title says, this is the best subspecies event ever. Spawns outside the boosted hours were actually really good, so even if you didn't like play during the boosted hours, there were Fulgur Anjanath 8 stars, etc. There were enough there to where like you could hunt them down and get a good time. For those of you that don't remember, when you played way back in the ancient days, literally you could find one black Diablos or subspecies within like miles. It was insanity. So because of that, the difference was noticeable, and the boosted hours were also spread out. So in case you had work or anything like that, you could actually just like forego 1 hour and just do the other 2 or something like that. And you also had enough time in between, because I still remember the hours. It was 12 to 1, 5 to 6, and 9 to 10. That's like 3 or 4 hours in between. This gave you enough time to run errands and plan your schedule around them. So if you still had work, you could still hunt either 1 hour, 2 hours, hopefully, and you could still get a lot of good stuff. And honestly, even if they didn't give you a free ticket, the ticket was totally worth it. And it comboed well the Extreme Hunter Pass, which is unlimited pink paintballs. You could unlimitedly spend and then have a max of 28, but it was a huge help because that meant I could just keep spamming paintballs like I did for the strategy, get 28 full, and then after that, slay as much as you can, and then slay the 20 you paintballed later. Absolutely great system, and the fact that they noted this and even put this on their announcements and their newsletter that was like, hey, do this and it is awesome, was great. But, of course, if you want something to get better, you have to yell at them. And you have to give good feedback, or just, like, give feedback. And here's my big one. Fix Fulgur Anjanath for some players who were lagging. I thought players should get compensated for this, because that Fulgur Anjanath line, when I saw a video example, I was like, ew, that's disgusting. So, yeah, they should totally get reimbursed. It only makes any sense, and, like, yeah. Or, like, reimburse or get something good. And the map also had spawn gaps to an issue. So, not only did we have people Fulgur Anjanath lagging, but also there were a lot of these spots on the map because of an issue to where you weren't seeing spawns in those areas, which was kind of annoying. And if that was the case, well, you know what? Just give us more ticket perks. Give 2 times mats for the first 2 slots for ticket holders. You could make it more expensive or whatever. I honestly think that extra boost to where it's like, okay, you're going to double up the first 2 slots is absolutely amazing. And here's the thing. We need a system that tells players what to break for rarity 6 so they don't just fire randomly at the monster. It's really annoying when you get people that have no idea what they're doing. It's just like, hold on, all you have to do is just not do damage. Let the longsword guide right there, cut the tail if they can, and just do a little bit damage here and there. So if you're facing high-end ones like 9 and 10 stars, you can still end up slaying it in the end. And hopefully all of you had a great Fulgur Anjanath event. Let's hope the next subspecies event and the 2-year anniversary events are even better. Yes, next month is the Season 7, but also Monster Hunter Now's 2-year anniversary. Can't wait for that, see what they have in store, and hopefully, honestly, they give a bunch of bonuses that are totally worth it, and it's better than before. They have shown to have really listened to feedback and improving things, so let's just hope they continue that trend. Except for the fact that they rolled back Hunter ranks for like 8 stars and whatnot. You shouldn't make it to where everybody can join a Huntathon or an Elder Dragon. Why didn't you just keep it the way it was? Because, yeah, it's like with the breaking part thing. That was really annoying. But it's okay. You know what? Again, this game is here to stay. Hopefully better improvements in the future. Really do appreciate everything they've done with us so far. With that being said, please do me a huge favor. Please like, subscribe, and comment for the YouTube algorithm. Hopefully, again, y'all had a wonderful Fulgur Anjanath event. Got everything you needed. And you were able to build all the sweet weapon you need to maximum or get as close as you can, along with the armor. Good luck on your grinds for the rest. Hopefully you're all excited for future events. And again, hopefully they make huge improvements, which I know they will. Good luck on your grinds, and I will see y'all on the next video.